It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC South. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, our partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about Week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and Week 1's getting off to a hot start. And I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2nd and 11 at the Panthers' 49-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw from Carr. This one on target to Olave. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Carr now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Kamara. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of Week 1. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Shaheed in motion. Carr now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Alvin Kamara, touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Groupie able to add the extra point. Saints have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Thielen. A 2nd down throw for Young. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
Nothing a head coach loves to see more, Mike, than the offense and the defense not only playing well, but playing well at the same time. Complementary football. Score on your opening drive. Defense comes out and punches him in the mouth defensively with 2 straight sacks. That's the early statement they were hoping to make today.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. And again, they're going to get him. That is 3 sacks on the opening drive. Incredible. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Kamara. And And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he is going to have the Saints first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
All game long, Mike, this guy is asked to make key block after key block for the ball carrier. But this time, the coaches call on him to do the running for a change, and on 3rd and short, no surprise, he gets the job done.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them. And we'll bring up 3rd down. Back is Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Saints.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. So this next drive about to get going, we remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast time. Another try with Brooks. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. They'll try and run it with Brooks. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. To return, it's Shaheed. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Saints offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this 2nd quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Good for a Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Carr. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Carr to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
8 more yards. That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Carr. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. To throw is Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara.
So often sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Panthers offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That's taken in right side by Leggett. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Young to throw on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one complete to Leggett. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Panther first down.
Here's Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to be third down. Gray is the motion man here. From the gun here on third down, it's Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
That's the end of the first down. With the score, Saints 20, Panthers nothing.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. And they are nearing halftime with the Steelers out in front. George Pickens with a touchdown catch from Russell Wilson. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Bears trying to hold on and claim victory. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And that one, all tied. For the Saints, this is why they signed him. They got a strong performance from their quarterback, Derek Carr. He's got a touchdown through the air as his guys have raced out to a gigantic early lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Young going to give it to Brooks. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long. They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He connects with Gray on that one. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. To throw, Young. That's going to be caught by Gray. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put a receiver in motion right. On 2nd down, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Young to throw, and he'll take it on in. Adam Thielen, touchdown Carolina.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. And now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Saints offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Ashawn Robinson there on the play.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. From the shotgun, it's caught. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
A second down throw for Young. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick to the ground. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop behind the line again.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And this has been the start of the season you hope for. You held serve at home, have the lead here in the 4th quarter, and now it's all about bleeding down that clock. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Carr working out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do. And look, they've been out of sorts. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. Young. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on second down, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
And the Panthers first down.
From the gun, it's Young. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Joseph Charlton in punt formation.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.
When the Saints go marching in, when the saying, oh boy.